Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mengs, and I'm cracking open a cold one with the Mongols. Welcome back to part 2 of Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Genghis Khan. Yush. That's Japanese. Well, forget, they're close to Asian, I suppose, so it's not that far off. Oh, it's cold. So, we are going to continue where we left off. Last time we were building a settler, sending it towards this little area right here. I'm not really sure where I'm going to expand yet. I thought a little bit about it. I'm pretty sure it's going to be here somewhere. But first, let's check out the analytics. The analytics is something you should always check out every now and then to see how people are doing. This one provides you with some decent information. Tells you pretty much how you're doing in terms of all these different things. If it says we're rank 8, that means we're the worst. So we have the worst population in the game. We have the worst crop yield in the game, which is basically our food. We produce the least amount of hammers, or we're number 6, which is the amount of production you have. The land is basically how much area you're covering with your cities. The GMP, I think that's gold. Soldiers is your military. Your approval is your happiness. And literacy is how much of the tech tree you've researched. So 7% of the tech tree so far. We are doing pretty poorly, but that's to be expected from an early game start. Computer is pretty much stands to gain a lot from the early game. It gets a lot of bonuses early on, so you're pretty much always playing catch up on the higher difficulties. You're starting off pretty weak, but then you'll pretty much just gonna catch up later on. That's how it usually works. So Catherine is expanding like crazy over here. I'm not really sure what she's up to. But it's either going to be her or Theodora that we're going to end up attacking. Now, I don't know if they like each other much. I guess they do. I mean, it kind of depends. If they both try to spread their religions to each other, that's going to end up being terrible for them. And Catherine does have a pantheon already. So does Theodora. I'm pretty sure she'll get her religion very soon, considering she tends to spam faith buildings like crazy. Now, I need to think a little bit about where I want to send the scout. It would be nice to scout a little bit closer to Catherine's borders, see what she's doing. Discover her capital for one, so we can see how it's going. And then the last part, I did capture a worker from Sidon. They're very mad at me. Fine, Catherine, we can give you that stupid embassy. That means we don't have to send our scout over here. But that worker will be arriving very soon. I'm tempted to steal this one as well, but I'm not. I'm just gonna move through Manila here. So currently, I also did manage to get the scoreboard up. So there's 3 civilizations we have not met yet. Catherine is definitely doing the best, followed closely by Theodora. I'm currently the worst, but as I said, don't let that get you down whenever you're playing Civ. It's pretty much to be expected. Now, I think I'm actually going to send my warriors back and clear out this little encampment right here, because they have some archers in it. I know I can take them at this point. The barbarians don't really, like, once a unit is spawned, it won't upgrade itself, so it will remain an archer until the end of the game, until someone clears it out, or until the archers decide to move out. Hand axes, and we got the Mount Sinai, and a natural wonder that gives 8th faith. That's pretty fucking good. Not really sure what we're going to do with that. Manila will probably prevent us from expanding there anyway. Although I guess in this case we could consider taking Manila because we're, you know, the Mongols. It's kind of what we do, you know. Take city-states. Wouldn't be completely opposed to that, to be quite honest. Seems like they've captured a worker. If I take this worker, I can probably get instant allied with Manila. They probably want me to... Yep, they want me to destroy this barbarian encampment, so that's 60 influence for returning the worker, I think, and then there's another 40 for clearing out the encampments. I would get instant allied with Manila if I did that. I think that's definitely worth considering. Could build a spearman maybe and send it their way. Now, Karakorum definitely needs a lot of food, so I think I might just go for the granary. I'm going to keep it on production focus until it's ready, though. So the AI wants me to expand over here. I disagree. I think this is definitely the place we want to expand to. I think I want to go for this tile right here. Just puts me closer to most of the resources that I want in the city. And I'm definitely going to send the warriors over here as well to see if there's any barbarians in the way. Now this scout, I can't really fight this barbarian right here, but there seems to be another leader here with a blue outline. I do not remember who that is. Okay, so we have the worker has arrived. We can't cut the jungle yet, but we can build a pasture, which I think would be beneficial to us. We're going to be revealing iron in 3 turns, so let's see if we have some iron. I think I'm going to accept the declaration of friendship with Harun al-Rashid. He's a pretty cool guy to be friends with. He's usually pretty easy to trade with. That's something we definitely want to do. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. This has to be a fucking inside joke at this point. Did someone like fuck? I don't think I can have a game without this bitch. Alright, so meet Dido of Carthage. She is one of the most treacherous AIs in the game. She has, I think, a backstab rating of like 8 or something. It's really fucking high. She's also very aggressive, and she's not very trustworthy. She breaks her word quite easily. She's just very treacherous. Dido has sort of like become a meme on my channel back in my Civilization days, because she always popped up as an AI, and many of my greatest battles would often be fought against her. And I think she has beaten me in 2 of my Let's Plays. I ended up losing out to Dido. So we have a bit of a grudge and rivalry going on. But yeah, she's just terrible, and she's very bitchy too. She talks a lot of crap. She sends you a lot of annoying messages. She's like that crazy ex-girlfriend who just won't stop stalking you. But yeah. Who knows, maybe we can actually become friends with... No, we're not going to become friends. I have like this thing that I never accept declarations of friendship with Dido. Unless it's like completely necessary. Because I really don't like her. I'm kind of surprised Theodora wants an embassy, considering I just pissed her off, but she probably knows where I am anyway, so I guess there's no harm in doing that. It does better your relationship, which is nice. Now, I don't want that hand axe to kill me, but... Fun fact about barbarians. Barbarians in Civ 5 can't move and attack in the same turn, so... As long as you stay 1 tile away from hand axes, they will never be able to hurt you, which is quite useful. Okay, there's a lot of barbarians about. So my units are a little bit threatened. My scouts may actually get boxed in here if this hand axe moves in here. So if you look at this hand axe right here, yeah, they prefer to actually move 2 spaces rather than just moving 1 space. I think they're more interested in plundering Dido, which I am all for, by the way. Alright, so we just met Florence. Florence is a cultured city-state. They want us to destroy this barbarian encampment. We might do that. We'll see. For now, I think we definitely want archery, because we need to get some archers down. This barbarian encampment is almost dead, but at the same time, it's also close to Catherine, so we don't really want to clear it out, not even just for the gold, because it will keep spawning barbarians to harass Catherine, and you just generally do not want to clear out barbarian encampments close to your enemies, because they do you more good. Although, it would be tempting to get this worker. I am not going to try. Okay, so we've explored pretty much everything up here. I don't think we can get past here without open borders. There might be something down here for us to get, so I'm going to send my scouts down here. We'll see. So our settlers are moving to the ideal expansion location over here. It's going to be a great city. It has hills, it has jungle, it has food, it has luxury resources. It pretty much has everything we want in a city, which is great. Seems like this is the bottom of the map. This is the top, and this is the bottom. This map is very long and not very narrow. Or it's narrow, and I don't actually know. Is it the bottom? It can't be, for sure. Oh, fuck. Okay, so I just got attacked. I'm gonna have to do the instant heal right now, or else I'm going to die. It kind of sucks to do that, because I really like to have vision on my scouts. I think this guy is actually going to retreat. What happened there? Did I get pillaged? I guess somewhere close to my scouts got pillaged, because that was the pillaging sound. Yeah, if I want to kill that war, I could probably take this encampment. It's close to Dido, but at the same time, it would give me instant allied with Florence. Which would be pretty fucking sweet, because that gives me like 6 or 8 culture per turn, I can't remember, but that would greatly speed up my acquisition of policies. Okay, so let's... Ooh, we got iron, that's great. I think we want to focus a little bit on food right now, though, because Karakorum is not growing as quickly as I'd wanted to. Oh, hi there. Please don't take my... Oh, please don't tell me they're going to take my settler right now. I'm going to fucking lose it if they take my settlers. Fuck. Oh, boy. Okay. What? My scouts! You assholes. Huh. Well, good thing I was settling here anyway. What fucking killed them? I don't even know. Anyway, we founded the city of Beshbalik right here. This is a really fucking good city. Look at this city. This is the shit right here. Alright, so I think we're gonna... Okay, so we get an instant monument thanks to our tradition policy. So I'm not really sure what we want right now. Probably a granary to just help grow the city. We have 8 happiness right now, so we're doing pretty well on the happiness front. But I am not happy with our scout dying. I must have been some... Probably maybe the... could have been the hand axes, actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, we're gonna clear out these barbarians right here. It's too bad we don't... Actually, I should have gotten a point in honor, because that would have given me culture. I might just do that. Yeah, since I'm going honor anyway, I might grab the honor opener, although it's gonna mean I won't get landed elite, which would be really good. Is it really worth the culture at this point? I don't think so. Anyway, so I definitely want the water wheel, but I also want construction. But I also need trapping. I need all these techs, to be quite honest. I think rushing construction is probably more worth it, especially if I can get a library out, because I really need to get composite bowmen up so I can start clearing out some of these encampments. Getting some early composites out anyway is usually considered a very good idea. Oh, look, looks like we can continue down here. I might just stay a while and rest, though. Alright, so I'm gonna stand next to these hand axes, I'm gonna bombard them for a turn, then I'm gonna attack them. 14 turns to build a library, I think that's definitely worth it. I might send one of my workers over to my new city. It's gonna take them a while to get there, though. I don't mind an embassy with you. Okay, so he's far away. He's very far away, all the way over on the other side. So, one thing with bananas, you actually do not want to improve this tile until much later in the game, because if you remove the jungle, you remove a food, and then you add a plantation and you add one food, so you don't actually get anything out of it. And in some cases, you actually want to keep the jungle, because the jungle gives 2 science once you get a university, so it's something to keep in mind. I'm gonna go grab these dice. That means I can sell them. Don't want embassy with you, Dido. You can go suck a dick. You're probably gonna start hating me sooner or later, no matter what I do, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Well, these warriors are gonna get some experience by getting bombarded by these hand axes. I think you get like 2 or 3 experience when you get shot at, so it's gonna give them... They're gonna heal up everything anyway, so it's fine. Ah. Alright. Okay, whoopsie-daisy, ran out of disk space. I forgot how big Fraps files are. Luckily, I have an external hard drive that is nearly empty, so I just swapped my recording output. But holy shit, like one file of this game, like 30 minutes, is like 20 gigabytes. That's why I have to compress it with Virtual Dub in order to even make it possible to upload them on YouTube. But yeah, I completely forgot about that. I recorded it onto my old hard drive, and I was like, whoops, that ate up the rest of the space rather quickly. I need like a new super hard drive. Anyway, so I just loaded an autosave. I think you missed like 1 turn, but honestly, it's not that big of a deal. All right, anyway, so, right, I decided before I ran out of space that I wanted to go down and take this encampment right here because it has a worker on it, and Manila wants us to clear out this barbarian encampment right here. And I am pretty sure that the worker that they have kidnapped is also Manila's. So that gives me 2 points of influence, or 2 sources of influence. That will be very good for me. And getting allied with Manila, which is a maritime city-state, will be absolutely massive for my growth. Karakorum needs its growth. If it doesn't get growth, it's never going to get big. And in Civilization, you either go big or you go home. It's that simple, really. So it looks like Dido also has the same idea, though. So I want to make sure that she doesn't fuck around here too much. Hopefully my warriors can get down there. It's going to take them 6 turns to do so. Dido might start attacking the warriors, but we shall see. I mean, the scouts probably won't get done much on their own, so I might as well just scout around while I wait. I know there's some hand axes lurking about here as well, so I gotta be a little bit careful. We shall see how that goes. So Beshbalik, this city might actually grow bigger than my capital. Funnily enough. I'm also considering grabbing the first tenant in honor, because getting the culture and bonus versus barbarians would be really helpful. We actually get bonus from Didos' road. That's kind of hilarious. I do believe her capital is somewhere around here. If her secondary city is Pop 6, then it wouldn't surprise me if her capital is a lot bigger. Dido always starts by the ocean. She has a really heavy bias towards coastlines. So you can pretty much always expect our city to be a coastal one. But yeah, I'm going to grab the honor tree. That's going to reveal all the barbarian encampments, which is kind of nice. And it's also going to give me some honor from the barbarians themselves. And since I honestly, at the start of this game, I should have picked up the honor tree. It was kind of stupid of me not to. I also could have gone a Raging Barbarians game and just farmed culture that way, but, you know, many players considers that a little bit cheesy. Okay, I think I'm actually going to send my workers over here to improve the plantation. It's going to take them 9 turns to get there, but I honestly think it's going to be worth it in the end. I really want to make sure Dido does not get this encampment. Oops, sorry. I just ate some chicken. It was delicious. Alright. So we have masonry, and now we're going to go for the wheel. I do believe, yeah, we need the wheel to get construction, and then we can start getting out some comps. That's what I like to call them, by the way, comps. Now, how many religions can be founded? I think getting a shrine wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Getting an early game pantheon would be beneficial to us. And that's usually something you can get. Alright, so now we need to think about what kind of tiles we're working in Karakorum. We're working the hill tile, actually, and the iron. It would be kind of a shame not to improve those. Although I did want to send this worker over here, and I think I still will. Just because the spices are kind of useful. Now, I do have dyes now, I do believe. No, I will get them really soon. My workers are currently building them. So, let's just see how quickly we can get them up. And then we should be able to get like a good 500 points of gold from Harun al-Rashid. I actually don't remember right now how much you get on epic speed. I think it's 300? Guess we'll find out. Okay, so we took some damage right there. We might have to spend some time to heal up. We might actually get attacked, now that I think about it. But if they do go for our scouts, we can just grab the workers, so it's not the worst thing. But of course, the barbarians might spawn, which is not great. I'm gonna grab scouting on these guys. Then I'm simply just gonna spend a couple turns to heal up until I attack again. Scouting on scouts is always nice. I love putting them on a hill. It means I can pretty much monitor everything Dido does. Getting scouting too is even better. Being on such good terms, she's happy that we're friends with Byzantium. That means that their relationship is good, which is not good for us. I would have ideally liked it if they started bickering a little bit, but considering their proximity to each other, it's just a matter of time, really, before they start fighting. I mean, they're ladies, after all. Jealous creatures. Herp-titter, hashtag sexist manx. The question is, who would give the best blowjobs? Okay, I'm not gonna go there. Not yet. Maybe if we do a alcohol sieve. But Catherine would totally give the best blowjobs. Anyway, so, there's probably some people who just recently subbed. Like, oh, I'm gonna go see some Sim Let's Plays. Who's this Manx guy? He's probably serious, right? And I'm like, why is he talking about blowjobs? These things should be considered. Alright, sorry about that. Seems like it's the night for interruptions tonight. I heard a giant crash from my fucking living room, so I had to go and check because it's like 2 in the night. Turns out my cat, Pondus, or not my cat, my landlord's cat, knocked over a fucking vase. There's fucking glass everywhere. I don't really feel like cleaning it up right now. I'm the only one in the house. My landlord's away on vacation. So, I don't know. I guess I'll clean it up eventually. But first, I want to play some more Civ. Alright, so we've captured a civilian, which used to belong to Carthage. No, take it. We're not returning. I'm sorry. Ooh, a ruin. Huh. That's kind of cool, actually. I did not know that there was a ruin there. Kind of impressed that no one has taken that yet. Alright, so... Right, what should we do now? So, I think building a barracks is probably for the best, because we want to get a barracks up quickly. I might actually put the city over to food focus to just help it grow. Because 5 pop is a little bit low. And then I should probably get myself a composite bowman out. Because that's what I'm going for right now. Getting some defenses up would be very ideal. Let's see what it's in here. Ooh, looky here. This is actually kind of good. So I think what we'll do now is we'll send these 2 units down here to get the encampments. And then we will send the workers up to Beshbalik to help Beshbalik out. I think that's very nice. Alright. So, yes, I'm gonna set the city over to food focus. That's gonna make it grow in 5 turns. I am a little bit worried about Karakorum's late game potential, because there's just not that many food tiles. I mean, I have 2 bananas, which is kind of nice, I guess. But I guess I just need more farms. We'll see how it goes. Alright, anyway, let's go and liberate those barbarians, because if I remember correctly, there's actually some spearmen here, and a worker that I actually want to liberate, because I'm pretty sure that worker belongs to Florence. And getting allied, yeah, they still have the quest to liberate the encampments, I know it's going to be there. That's going to be instant allied with Florence, which will give me an absurd amount of culture, which will really help my acquisition of policies. Besides, it's going to give me a little bit of honor, which is always nice. But my warriors are a little bit injured, so I need to make sure they don't die. Might want to heal them up before I continue. 69 turns to build a granary. That is the slowest ass granary I have ever seen in my life. Getting this gem mine will help a lot. That's going to give a little bit of production, but holy shit. This special will have great growth potential, but its production will be fucking appalling. Alright, so... Oh, hi. That's the hand axe. We might want to retreat a little bit, I guess. No, Dido, I am not trading with you. Fuck off. You're just gonna stab me in the back. There's no point. Don't never trade with Dido. Theodora, on the other hand, I might very well trade with. See, 196 gold? I should be able to get at least like 6 or 7 gold for that. 5 gold? 4? 3? Alright, that works. So now my gold isn't stagnant, or it's not going down anymore. It's not going up either, but it stays solid at +0, which is good, I guess. Oh no. That's not good. I'm gonna have to buy an archer now. I could have bought a spearman, potentially. Okay, so these barbarians are going to pillage this dice tile, which is not good. But at the end of the day, there's not a lot I can do about it. Okay, I'm just gonna heal up a little bit. I'm gonna start shooting on these spearmen. Fine, I'll accept the embassy. Just shut up about it. Okay, at least now I can spot her city of Carthage, which is pop 9, which is fairly decent. Dido always starts near the coast. She has a heavy coast starting bias. Sure, we can work together, Catherine. That is fine. I think both of these chicks like each other. Speaking of which, I'm like surrounded by a harem. I got like Dido, Catherine, and Theodora right here. This is the Manx harem. It's amazing. All right, so I'm gonna just keep these guys put. I'm gonna go back and repair my dice. Let's see, what should we do right here? I guess I could do this. And then I could start shooting on the spearmen. The hand axes are currently occupied with Florence, so they're not really going to do anything. They're probably just going to get killed, or they might retreat. If they retreat, I might have to retreat myself, because I cannot take on these hand axes and these spearmen at the same time. So, someone already enhanced their religion. That's pretty insane. You know what? If I could snipe those throwing axemen, that would be great. Anyway, get back to the dice and repair them, you lazy-ass workers. Alright, need to shoot a couple more times at these spearmen before I can take them over. If I could get the hand axe, that'd be great too, because they give a lot of culture when killed. I love having the honor policy. Now, I do need to consider settling a third city soon. I should probably settle it here, because if I don't, Theodora's going to settle some city here, and she's going to cut me off from my other 2 cities. I do plan to settle my next city somewhere over here, because I want these horses. You need a lot of horses playing as the Mongols, and it's nice not to rely completely on trade. Because you never know when they might go to war with you, and then you lose your horses, and then your Keshiks will get a penalty to their combat bonus, and it's just not a fun time in general. Okay, those hand axes are probably coming back now. We'll see how that goes. Are they gonna move all the way back, or are they gonna move over here? I am actually not sure. Okay, they just got shot at. I might be able to take them out now. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take them out. Or should I take down the encampment? I think... Can I kill? I can't kill it this turn. I think I'll just wait one more turn first. Alright, let's go and... Ooh, hi there. Some archers. Alright, so we're gonna start working on the plantation. Dido has spotted our city. Nope, I'm not working with you. I just don't want declaration of friendship with Dido. There's no point. I don't really have any... I don't think she has anything to trade, does she? I don't have anything to sell her, so it's not really a big deal. Alright, so we're gonna have a bit of an archer fight over here. Kill this place. Alright, so that's great. That gave us 10 extra influence with Florence right there. So we're definitely getting allied with them now. This is great. Alright. Karakorum is gonna get its barracks done in 6 turns. That is still a little bit pissed with us. Constantinople is growing pretty nicely, but not... Oh, come on. Are you serious right now? Alright, well, I'm just gonna do this. Actually, this is kind of hilarious. You see, I just returned this worker. This worker might get taken over by the hand axes, which will allow me to take it back and return it to the city again. This is called ping-ponging, and it's actually bannable if you play competitive multiplayer Civ using like the Steam Civilization group. If you ping-pong workers back and forth between barbarians, you will actually get banned from the game because it's considered sort of an exploit to do so. And it's kind of hilarious if you can do it right, because you could just let them be captured, free them, let them be captured, free them. Of course, it requires there to be a lot of barbarians nearby, but it can give you, like, absurd amount of influence with the city-state to the point where no one else can really take it from you. I'm actually going to back off a little bit here. I don't want to continue this archer fight. Okay, then we'll back off right here. I am relatively safe that this hand axe will not kill my archer. I can actually go inside Florence and rest here, because I'm allied with them now. Also, you can see that they are giving me a lot of culture. 6 culture per turn, which is pretty huge. Yeah, they might go and take them back. Yep, they just did. That's amazing. So now we got to make sure we actually get them back. That Florence won't get it back. So we're gonna do like this. I'm pretty sure they're gonna try to like take them to a probably to this encampment. So I think we should be pretty safe to get it back, and then we can get even more influence, which is great. All right, so now I'm gonna go build myself a farm, most likely, as Karakorum kind of needs some food right now. Look here, this Special Lake just doubled its production due to growing. That's pretty cool. It's because we just got this cattle right here. This is also why we want stables in all of our cities, because we have a lot of cattle and horses. Alright, your archer was bombarded by an enemy archer. Oh no. What shall we do? Okay, so now we need to think about what we should tech. We should probably get trapping, because that's sort of an important tech. We actually have enough money to upgrade our composite bowman, which is kind of nice. Alright, can we take these guys? Yes, return the unit. We just ping-ponged that worker twice, and now we have 171 out of 60. Which means that we are roughly going to be allied with them for about 110 turns. No, wait, how quickly are we losing influence? We're losing influence at the rate of 1.12. So yeah, a little bit less than 100 turns, I guess. I mean, approximately about maybe 95 turns if my Manx math is correct, which it seldom is. You know, because it's Manx math. So these swordsmen, I think I'm going to grab cover on these boys. In the meanwhile, I'm going to just go inside this territory. I'm going to heal up my units before I send them back. When you have friendly territory close to you, you'd be kind of foolish not to take it and use it to rest up your troops. Alright, so currently I'm not sure if we'll even get a pantheon. 2 religions can still be founded. It would be nice to get one. I mean, getting, like, culture from pastures would be pretty fucking sick. Or culture from plantations would really speed up our policy gains. So that is definitely something to consider. I'm going to... 69. I'm always a little bit bummed out that you can't promote your units within other friendly territories. That would be really, really nice, but I guess they won't let you do that. Okay, I think this is probably a good time to end it, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get our new policy. We've only gotten 2 cities so far on turn 99. Ideally, I should probably have 1 more. We should probably get to work on that. I think we can probably start doing that right now, or, well, in the next part. But first, you gotta promise me you go leave a like and a comment, because that really helps out the channel a lot. And if you like to see more Civ, that's what you need to do, because it helps out the channel a lot. Yep, just said it twice. That's how much it helps the channel, guys. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Ooh, yeah.